Alright. So now you got your character. And now you want to get started out here in the world. Well, there's a few things you're gonna need to remember. How to leave your apartment, which is left alt if you can't, and close your menu. You're here in Shimmy Alley. The first thing that you're really gonna need to remember here is that this is your home base, okay? This is green zone. That means no attacking, robbing, or hurting another player. You can't do that here. Zombies aren't gonna spawn here either, so be careful. This is gonna be the place that you need to come. If you're like hurt and you need to see a medic or something, you're gonna need to come up here. Just right past your apartment, take a right. You're gonna come across this ladder. It'll take you up here. And once you're up here, just keep going straight. And take a right on this bridge. Come up top here. And in this room is gonna be your little hospital from the Guardians. If you need to check in, you're gonna come up here to this bolt. You're gonna hit your left alt button, your third eye. And click check in. Just like it did to Bertha here, it's gonna place you into a bed. And once you're all healed up and good to go, you're gonna go ahead and be able to leave that bed. Now it's gonna take a little bit of time for it to completely heal you up. You're gonna think that you're stuck, but you're really not. You're gonna wait for that message on the left there that says E to get out of bed. Press your E button, and you're gonna leave that bed. Now one thing to remember, if you do bleed out and you have to respawn, you are not going to lose the items in your pocket. Now somebody may come across your dead body and rob you. Alright, so now we're back down here by our apartment. She's right in that door right there. Alright? So, this is spawn. You're starting off. If you come running down here, all the way down the end of this alleyway, you're gonna find some people. Now go ahead and use your left alt, your target, and check out these shops. This guy's gonna sell you some melee weapons. Pick your favorite. Go ahead. You start with 200 scrap. Alright, so here's another store. You got your sandwiches, your water, your fuel, some flares, radio if you ain't got it, some fireworks, some lighters, some cigarettes, and your bandages. You've got 200 scrap here. You don't want to just come up here and just buy everything that you can. Just because you can buy it doesn't mean you can't find it. Okay? Now, if you find too many things and your pockets are just filled up, you can come over to this man. And he will buy shit from you. I don't got anything to sell him right now, but, you know, he buys things. So this is where you start with, is your radio. Open up your radio, and you can go to channel 22 by clicking in here, and then hit enter. Now I'm 22. You can hit your escape button, back out of that. Now you're on a public chat. You can be like, hey baby, what's going on this radio? And people will talk back to you, maybe. Now most vehicles can be looted. You may come across some that you can't loot, and that's okay. Now, I'm starting to think that this is just too many zombies for me. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get me one of them melee weapons. I want a wrench, it's cheaper. I'm gonna buy a couple bandages too. And you can loot these zombies too. See, that zombie had a lot of scrap on him. God damn. They ain't got shit. What's this zombie got? Ooh, they got some jolt energy gun. Alright, I got some things now. Let's see what the city has to offer. So these little schools are kind of all over the place. This means this is a horde zone. That means there's specialty loot there. Okay, you can go over to them. You can hit this one and then decide to come over here and hit this one and then hit this one and do all them things. Now you might notice these things right here. That's just yellow. Okay, just these yellow bases. This means it's a base. And this tells you which base it is. Okay, these are public bases. You can go to these bases, find some loot, You can hold it down with your friends and say, hey, this is my base now. Do what you want with it. Alright, they're gonna be all over the place, these little yellow things. Now, some of them have stores. These are just supply stops where you can get your bandages, all your gas, and all that stuff. Or you can get your melee weapons. Okay, there's little stores all around. Okay, that will have your stuff. You don't always have to come back to the green zone, but it's an option before you go to bed, you know. You do have to come here to the cellar, though. If you want to sell items, it's only here. Alright, so I think that's about enough information for you to get started, get your feet off the ground, and start learning little things. So you just be careful out there, and remember that the city ain't always safe. No place is guaranteed safeness except for them green zones. Just remember what place is your home, and don't cause no trouble. Just try to stay alive, okay, babe? Alright, you take care now.